shoes that have a great pattern and interest in terms of their style and design, but we also want shoes that have a wonderful support and comfort built in so that we feel good on our feet. Well, we're going to talk about a shoe that checks all of the boxes from Alegria. It's a leather slip-on sandal with a strap detail, and the style is called Lara. It is a top find in the show today, and I'll introduce you to my guest, who's also called Lara. And we're going to tell you the Alegria story if you're not familiar with it. So let me introduce you to Lara Sulpizio.
Hello, good morning.
It's great to have
Happy Saturday. Great to be here.
I have to tell you, I showed the sandals a few times throughout the program earlier, and I said, you probably may not believe when I show you this cute little T-strap, it's an Alegria sandal. Not that you wouldn't expect that it would be an Alegria sandal, but the fact that you can get the comfort that you know from Alegria, because we're going to talk about what makes an Alegria sandal, in this kind of style is really terrific.
This is really different for us. It's a very different sandal. I think it's an elevated style. It's a little bit dressier of a style, but you've still got that great Alegria comfort, which is so, so important.
It's wonderful. So what I'd love for you to do, if you would, will you take us through all of the prints and patterns and colors, and then we'll kind of go back to the beginning and tell everybody a little bit about Alegria.
That sounds great.
Okay.
That sounds great. So, Leah, in front of you is Pretty Baby. So think about a silver geometric with an ombre of pastels behind it. It's just soft and beautiful. And it reminds me of springtime and the things that you do in the spring, the showers and the weddings and the graduations, just all those great things that you could wear that to.
I love this. There's something mod and modern about it. It's fun in terms of the colors because they are the pastels. And we're going to talk about this whole heel construction and the look of it. And T-strap is one of my favorite. I think it looks good on every foot.
It's really flattering.
So this is called Pretty
Baby.
Pretty Baby. Okay, Pretty Baby. That's choice number one. And then
that's the one that you're wearing. That's Jamboree, and it's a really soft nubuck leather with an iridescent snake print. So it really pulls and reads orange and blue and purple and gold, and it's got all of that hand gold stitching all the way around that detail.
Look at the buckle.
And then the gold buckle detail with some patent. So it really is a mixed media explosion, if you will.
Wow.
The different colors, the different textures really add so much interest to your shoes.
And Lara's going to talk to you about it, but I mean, just glancing at the interior of this shoe, we're going to talk more about that, is incredible. All right, so that's called Jamboree.
And then this is Posh Gold, and that's the one that I'm wearing, and I believe our model Michelle has that on as well. But we've combined a solid nubuck in a tan as well as this reptile print, which has some gold flecks to it as well as some deeper chocolate and taupe to it.
That's good looking. And if you love that sort of earthy neutral meets metallic, you'll be thrilled with this. This is called Posh Gold. And then this is one of our new choices today.
This is brand new, and this is called Wild West Whiskey, and this is special just for QVC.
Wow.
So you've got that embossed leather, you have the vintage or antique gold, if you will, on the buckle detail, and then the gold stitching all the way around.
How much does that? I mean,
Super pretty.
That looks like some, fancy saddle somewhere in terms of all of the detail there. And this is, we're talking, there's a lot of leather to this, and we're going to tell you more about the construction, but that's called Wild West Whiskey.
Exactly.
Okay, and then next.
And then this one's also special for QVC. This is your Posh Silver. So similar to the Posh Gold, but here we've incorporated a white with silver tones. So if you're not a solid white shoe wearer or sandal wearer, this is a great way to do white and a great way to be fresh for spring and summer because it's not just white, it's the white Napa leather along with the printed reptile with the soft gray and silver in there.
I'm just thinking if you just got the ankle pants from Isaac moments ago
These
in
would
the
be
white
great.
And get that Posh Silver shoe to wear with those white pants, you will be thrilled. And any color would be great, but I'm just thinking in terms of outfit.
These would be great
perfect.
with those Isaac pants.
And then our final choice is
and then this is
another new one.
This is Wild West Nights. And it's black, but it's embossed. So if you think about a basic black, it's not just boring black, which is one of the things that I love about Alegria shoes is that even in our solids, they're not boring. There's texture, there's a little bit of print in there. So this whole sandal, unlike some of the other ones, is solid black. The whole wedge is black as well as the leather, but you've got the embossed detail there and the silver buckle.
So let's do this. I want to put the size chart up for you because Alegria shoes are offered in European sizes 35 through 42. And we correspond to our US size.
It's really easy, Leah. So I wear a 7. The left-hand column has your US sizing. If you take a look over to the right-hand column, you'll see your European equivalent. So I would order a 37. But as you said, we go from a 35 all the way up to a 42. Customer service will help walk you through it, as well as the chart is on .com for your reference. It's super easy.
So let's talk about Alegria because as a footwear brand, the story is really kind of incredible in terms of how it started and how it's evolved to this gorgeous sandal.
It is because it really just exploded. We started out as a professional footwear company, so we were making shoes, one style clog in 22 colors for the working professional. So if you think about those that are on their feet 9, 10, 12 hours a day. Think about your healthcare workers, your salon workers, hospitality workers, those that really have no choice. They're on their feet and they need to be comfortable. And they found our shoes to be just that. But then they decided, we want to be that comfortable 24/7. I want to be that comfortable on the weekend. I want to be that comfortable when the weather isn't so great. So I want to be able to wear a boot. I want to be able to wear a sandal in the summer that's just as comfortable as my work shoe. So now we have a whole plethora of styles that we're bringing to everyone.
So let's talk about this because and you can see again everything about this shoe. It's from the construction to the T-strap to the whole look is really terrific. Let's take a closer look at the construction because that really is what makes sets an Alegria shoe apart.
It is. So first, let's talk about the outside of it. We have a 2¼ inch heel, which really is kind of a sweet spot, if you will, because you've also got a little bit of a flat form up here. So it really is not that much of a lift. It's for a heel, it's so comfortable. And then the bottom. This is a slip-resistant wedge. So think about a dressy shoe like this that is slip-resistant. It's so perfect.
That's nice.
And then the secret, if you will, to all of the Alegria shoes is what's inside, and it is this footbed. And what this is a patented combination of cork, soft polyurethane, and memory foam. So what you have is comfort from heel all the way through this ample arch support, which is just shy of an inch thick. That's no flimsy little footbed. All the way through to the ball of the foot and the toes. And one of the things that's so special about this footbed is that it actually conforms to your individual foot contours. Your individual little piggies all imprint into this footbed.
Nice.
So it's like a customized footbed in your sandal, in a dressy sandal.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it is a dressy sandal. When I say that, sleek sort of T-strap silhouette and styling, the fact that you've got the coverage across the top and across the toes, and then it extends up across the top, but it's all adjustable because both of these straps connect with a hook and loop. So
how fabulous is that?
I know.
I read reviews and some of the women say their feet aren't the best, and that happens to all of us, whether it's a bunion or a foot surgery or what have you. I've read reviews where women say, this is even accommodating for my bunions. It even camouflages it, and I can adjust this throughout the day as my feet may swell on a hot summer day. So it really is adjustable and accommodating. Whether you have a narrow foot or maybe a little bit wider foot, you can adjust those hook and loop closures.
Well, I'll tell you, have a look at Michelle. She's wearing it in the Posh Gold. And I said earlier that Posh Gold is sort of like your neutral meets your metallic in terms of the coloring. Notice you've got the leather that wraps around not just on the upper, but around the heel of the shoe. And so when I look at it, it's sort of a wedge that looks like a stack in terms of the appearance of that sandal. So, and what that to me means is it doesn't look clunky or heavy at all. It sort of lightens the entire look of the shoe. But when you step into an Alegria shoe, that's when you really understand why those working professionals who would be on their feet all day long would choose this particular brand, this construction, these materials, because they really do feel incredible for your feet. Let me just tell you quickly, we want to show you colors, and then I do want to head off to the phones. Not only do we have this available, it's on 4 easy payments today, And with Alegria, the shipping and handling is always included in the price.
It is.
So 4 payments of $27.49. We will show you size charts here again as well, but we want you to see color. So what you're looking at on Colleen, that's called Pretty Baby. Is that Colleen's feet? No, that's Amanda. All right, let's show you here. So the one that Amanda was wearing with the blue maxi dress, and we presented that maxi dress earlier in the show, that's called Pretty Baby. And I love the pastels because there's aqua in there and there's sort of a rose pink.
A little violet,
Yeah.
a little green, sage green.
And
It's
then
really
I love the
pretty.
sort of silver grid that just, or lattice that just kind of finishes the
Right,
look.
it's kind of like geometric meets ombre. It's really,
Yeah.
really pretty.
That's very cool. Then we have Gymboree, and that's your black iridescent with that sort of snake embossed. And I have to tell you, the buckle just adds a nice finish to
It
it
really
as well.
pops.
Yeah.
It really pops.
This is that Posh Gold. Posh Gold is very popular. A lot of you loving this as your neutral. Look at how, and I love the warm camel along with, again, the colors of gold.
And you can see how it's also finished on the inside as well as the outside. So there's
Nicely
no
done.
scratching. It's just as soft, the leather inside and out.
New today, this is Wild West Whiskey. That's also very popular. Lara, they like that one.
I just love the embossing and the tooling. It's like a tooled leather. And then we have Posh Silver, which is another great neutral, another great way to do white. And then we have Wild West Nights, which is a black tool. This is the only one that is really more of the all solid.
Solid. Let's put the size chart up for you because Alegria shoes are offered in European sizes 35 to 42. You just take a look at that chart and see what your U.S. size is to correspond to the European size, and that's how you'll order. When you go to QVC.com, pardon me, that conversion is done for you. Pardon me, but you can just let us know the size you need, the color that you want. Use your credit card for the Easy Pay. And by the way, if you have a Q card, this weekend you have the option of choosing 6 Easy Pay on anything that you're shopping for, and that would include these shoes.
You gotta love that.
Yeah, nice. Shall we say hello to Victoria?
For sure.
Victoria, welcome to AM Style. You're on the air with Leah and Lara from Alegria. How are you?
Hi, Victoria.
Good. Hi, Leah. Hi, Lara. How are you?
Very well.
We're fantastic. We're glad to speak with you.
Nice to speak with you, ladies. Love these shoes.
She's enthusiastic. I
know.
love it.
So
I love
tell us, what do you love?
I'm a nurse and have always worn Dan skins, but these are on the same preference, but these are much more stylish. Back in the day, we didn't get to wear such great-looking shoes.
Isn't that great? Style meets comfort.
Yes. Well, and
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. But they are comfortable. I bought the Posh Silver when they were the today's special value, and I love them.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Love them.
That's fantastic. Well, and you know, and as a nurse, Victoria, I'm sure on your feet hour after hour on end,
Oh, yes.
it matters the shoes that you choose, and the construction of these Alegria shoes really do give you that comfort and support that you need.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
And even, well, these you couldn't wear to work, but even when you're walking on the sidewalks, the street, it bothers your back, your legs, and then you're not a happy person.
That's a great point. These are those shoes I leave on when I come home because they're
Yeah.
that comfortable. And on a hard tiled surface, they're still good.
Right.
Which choice did you make today? Which one did you get this morning?
I got the Pretty Baby.
Oh,
Ooh, the one
nice.
right there
Very
on your
nice.
screen right now. Oh, that you'll have fun with those.
I think they're adorable. And if I could get all of them, I probably would.
That's funny.
I'm
But
so
I have to head the UPS man off before my husband sees them because every week I got a new pair of shoes.
I love it. I love it.
Right, but he'll be glad about how happy you are because your feet are comfortable.
Exactly.
That's right. That's what I tell him. When Mama's happy, the whole house is happy.
That's
That's
right.
true. That's true.
Oh, Victoria, it was so great to talk to you. I'm so glad you called.
Well, you too, Leah, and you're one of my favorites. So sweet, so
Oh.
kind.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful weekend, ladies.
Thank you. You as well.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Let's do this. Let's show you all of the color options, and we'll remind you about sizes. So this is what Victoria has coming her way. The UPS will be dropping off Pretty Baby at her house. And then this one is Gymboree. That's your black iridescent. This is Posh Gold. That's your neutral meets metallic. This is brand new today, also very popular. This is called Wild West Whiskey. It looks like a fabulous